Hey, Michael here with Success for Others, and you know what? You gotta love or at least enjoy what you do, otherwise you're gonna quit when things get tough. No matter what you choose to do in life, one thing's for sure, some days are just gonna suck. You're gonna get knocked down, you're going to get rejected, you're gonna be told that you can't do something, you're gonna have doubts. Hell, you may even piss some people off along the way and get yourself some haters. For me, I fell in love with the HVAC industry over 20 years ago. I started out in a different field, and I never really envisioned myself as a kid aspiring to become the furnace guy or the air conditioner repairman. But once I started installing, I just loved it. I got to meet new people every single day. I got to build things with my hands. I got to take a step back at the end of each day and admire my accomplishments. I always felt a great sense of pride in my work, and in the fact that I was helping people out. Then I set my sights on sales. This was for the first time in my career I was really met with resistance. I mean, people I looked up to and admired told me I was too young to sell, that I had a baby face. People actually encouraged me to set my expectations low, just to ensure I wouldn't be disappointed when I didn't do as well as I thought I was going. I started to get rejected from my customers I was meeting with. My income for the first time in my life was actually unstable. I began to question my decision to get into sales. Maybe they were right. I mean, maybe I wasn't cut out for it. I spent a lot of time deep in thought and deep in conversation with myself, but I knew what I wanted out of life. I knew I had the talent to perform at a high level no matter what the task. It took one conversation to get me on the right track. Someone once asked me, what my why was. Why did I enjoy my job so much? In answering this question, I really ended up finding my passion. Anyone who knows me or has sat through one of my classes definitely knows that I have passion. I looked at the HVAC industry and all the positive impacts I could have on my customers' lives. This is when it when it got me thinking bigger, and this is kind of when it hit me. Where would the world be without HVAC? I mean, think about that for a second. I wouldn't have lived in upstate New York without central heating, or moved my family all the way out to Arizona without central cooling. I mean, there's just no way. But it's bigger than this. Where would we be if there was no refrigeration for the food industry? Where would the medical industry be without refrigeration or air purification? By asking and answering these questions, I realized one thing. What I've chosen to do with my life is very noble. I have the ability to improve the quality of people's lives every single day, just like a doctor or a lawyer. Okay, maybe the lawyer reference was a little stretch. My point is this. Once I understood the impacts I could have on other people's lives, and I figured out my why or my purpose, this is what gave me the desire, the energy, the passion to not listen to what other people said, to not allow a simple no from a customer derail me, to not just go through the motions of a sales call, to learn everything I could, to focus on educating my clients on things that nobody else was talking about, to be the expert in my field, and most importantly, to get back up after a letdown or a knockdown and keep pushing myself even more. I learned to separate myself from people and interactions that they told me where I couldn't do something or something couldn't be done. The funny thing is, I even have some haters now, which is actually pretty awesome. It confirms that I'm on the right track. I realize now that these people are just pissed off because they're leaving, we're leaving them behind, and you're growing and accomplish things that they can't. Once they see how much fun you're having and how awesome you're doing, they actually become your biggest cheerleaders and your biggest supporters. So when others tell you that that enjoying what you do for a living is not required and that it isn't always possible, I hope you think of the furnace guy, the air conditioner repair guy, and ask yourself, what are all the positive impacts you can have on other people's lives by performing your job? If your why is powerful enough, the how always reveals itself. Live each day with passion, and I know for sure that you'll have more fun. You'll dig a little deeper when needed, and oh yeah, you'll definitely make more money. You get one shot at life. I think you deserve to enjoy each and every day. Now go make someone smile. Go help improve the quality of someone else's life. And of course, go out and get yourself some haters. I hope you enjoyed today's message. Again, this is Michael with Success for Others. Thank you for tuning in.